Douglas.
Coldwater, Ontario. Okay. This is where all the white people from Scarborough live now. Okay. I love it. You guys are hidden. That's nice. I drove here and I saw a black bear and I'm like, oh, this is why I'm not ever going to live here. I was scared. I saw a bear. You guys have bears here? What? Oh, you guys keep them as pets? Is this a white people thing? I'm scared. No, it's great. No, I'm excited to be here. Why? Because I'm coming all the way from Brampton. Anybody from Brampton? I needed a ride. Okay, I needed a ride. That's okay. I'll travel with the Black Bears. Me and the Black Bears. I'm like, we're a team now. Okay, you guys didn't like that one. No, I'm excited to be here, really, because I have kids. No, they're so annoying. I cannot wait for back to school. That's a parent's Christmas. Are you kidding me? When I go to Walmart and pencils are like 36 cents, I'm like, buy them all, bitches! Build a house, get the fuck out! Mommy wants to be free, you know what I'm saying? My daughter's 5. We're working on it. We're working on it. No, I have 5 kids, that's the problem. I know, don't judge me. Okay, Coldwater, Ontario? Your town is named Coldwater. Why? You do not understand, okay? Canadian maternity leave is so addictive. Am I right? Like 1 year off with pay, I couldn't stop. Then the kids start talking, you're like, it was never worth the money. Why are you still here? It's crazy though, like last year was my daughter's first year of school, my first one's 5, so cute. But it's crazy, you know, when you send them to school, they come home with questions, like stuff I'm not prepared to answer, you know? Like my daughter came home one day, asked me what a period was. It's too soon for that. You do not understand, okay, I grew up with crazy, strict Jamaican parents, and I'll never forget when I was a kid, I made the mistake, and I asked my dad what a period was. He was like, oh my God, go ask your mother. That's too disgusting. I don't want to hear it. Have you read the Bible? Revelation saying don't talk to man about woman things. Go to your mother. She is a woman. I am a man. Adam never talked to Eve. Eve give him the apple. Now we're all in hell. I'm like, I realize there's a lot of white people here who have no clue what I just said. The front row with... They're like, Siri, what is that Brampton accent? I've never heard such noise in Coldwater before. You know, I was traumatized as a kid. I don't want to freak out my daughter, right? I want her to be excited to get older. But I also didn't want to lie to her, so this is what I did. Like, I told her a cute little period story. I didn't want to lie to her. That was the whole point. I just, you know, made it friendly, right? I sat her down, gave her her favorite teddy bear. I'm like, let me tell you the story about the period. As the days go on, your body fills up with so much stuff. Then at the end of the month, everything comes out, right? But then she's like, what comes out, Mommy? And I panicked. I'm like, oh no, I didn't plan for this. So I was just like, butterflies and fairies. I was like, I have time to fix this. But oh no, I messed this up. I should have never told her about no damn butterflies and fairies like every day. She keeps on asking about these stupid butterflies and fairies. The lie's getting bigger and bigger. Like she's like, Mommy, what color are they? I'm like, I don't know, they're red. She's like, what are the names? I'm like, Grumpy and Chocolate. Like I'm trying to help her out at this point at least, you know what I mean? But I'm all scared she's gonna get older one day and hate me because I've been lying to her for so many years. Like, I could just see her. She's gonna be in the bathroom one day. She's gonna be like, Mommy, I thought you told me there were butterflies and fairies. I'm gonna have to be like, you killed them all. What did you do? You're not supposed to keep him in that long. Calm down, Coldwater. It's a Jamaican joke. A blood clot. No? Anyways. I'm sorry, I apologize. Don't kill me. Don't take me to that black bear that's waiting there. Like my jokes. It's crazy though, because of all these kids, I had to buy a house. You guys don't care. I have a mortgage. You guys paid off all your homes. I can tell we're rich. We live in Coldwater. We don't have mortgages. That's an immigrant thing. Oh, I'm sorry. That was racist. Wait a minute. To who? You guys, it's the worst. Okay, having a mortgage, I feel like I'm in a financial prison, right? And I didn't realize how bad it was until one time, true story, I was at the bank in a really long lineup, and at the front of the line was the cutest old white couple, you know? Like the old dude had a walker, and the old lady was hanging off, and they were so old, it looked like they were about to die before they got to the front of the line. Very cute to me. And they got to the front of the line, and the teller was like, can I help you? And the old dude turned around to everybody, and he's like, we're here to make our last mortgage payment. And everybody applauded. But I cried. I'm like, oh my God. I'm gonna turn into an old white man before I pay this off. I don't want this. It's not fair. Oh man. But I love raising kids though. I love it when they're 5. That's the best age for me. Because that's when they start losing their teeth. And they're so imaginative at that time. You know what I mean? They like make up stuff in their head unless you explain it to them. But I love it when they lose their teeth. Like I remember my son, when he pulled out his first teeth, he was all confused. He was just like, oh my God! And I feel like as a mother, I'm supposed to tell him what's going on, but forget that. I'm like, you're falling apart! He's like, no! I'm like, your arms are next. Don't pick up your toys. So cute when they're scared. You know what I mean? Not it. But it's crazy though. Like, I tried to tell about the tooth fairies, but I remember when I was a kid, my parents told me about the tooth fairy. I didn't ask any questions. I just wanted the money. Kids nowadays ask way too many questions. I'm like, put your tooth on the pillow. Tooth fairy's gonna come and give you money. He was like, oh my God, how's she gonna get into the house? I'm like, I don't know. She's gonna climb through your window. You know, like whatever. He's like, what does she look like? I'm like an old white lady with wings. I thought that was so cute. But I freaked him out. He was like, I don't want no white lady in my room. I'm gonna swallow teeth so the old white lady won't go. I'm like, oh no, that's how they make racist people. So I just use it as a disciplining method. I'm like, I better clean my room or so old white lady's gonna come and get your teeth. He's like, where is she? I'm like, she's at TD Bank paying off her mortgage. She doesn't care about your teeth. But it's insane though. It's insane having so many kids. I had to stop. I did get an IUD. This is personal, guys. I got an IUD. But I did not pay attention when I got that damn IUD. I don't know if you know this. Very embarrassing. Sometimes IUDs set off airport security alarms. Did you know that? Oh, and when it happened to me, I was in Winnipeg. Already embarrassing enough. Have you been to Winnipeg? There's way more white people there than here. And you guys, they're all on meth. It's crazy! Oh, I did not feel safe. Oh no, I was at this airport, okay? Oh my God, and you know how airports are? They have the huge monitor. It's never facing you, it's facing everybody else in the airport, and it's the diagram of your body, and anything that alarms off shows up as a yellow triangle over that body part. So I'm going through this shit, there's a yellow triangle over my vagina. I'm like, no. What kind of racism is this, Winnipeg? You know what I mean? Like, it was insane. Like, everybody in the airport stopped. All of a sudden, they had nowhere to go. They were just watching me on their phones, right? And there's 3 security guards are looking at the diagram of the vagina, and they're looking at my vagina, and they're like, what do you have in here? And I got scared. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know, right? And then she asked me this crazy question. She actually came to me so calm and asked me this crazy question. She was like, would you like us to search you in private? I was like, no, bitch. There's people here watching. They have their cell phones out. They can go on Instagram, hashtag yellow vagina. Like, I'll make a boomerang video like, nothing. Just shoot down emojis. And it was so crazy because I thought she was so rude to me, like the way she was looking at me, right? She was setting up for her stupid search in front of everybody. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And then she puts on these big blue gloves and smacks them like she's gonna destroy my vagina. I'm like, bitch, I have 5 kids. You want the IUD? You can walk right in. It's on the 3rd shelf to the left, bitch. Just open up the labia curves. It's right there. Like, I'm like, you don't need gloves, you need boots, bitch. Just slush in there, you know what I'm saying? Where my ladies at? Where my ladies over 40 at? Fuck that. All my ladies over 40, we know the deal. All the younger ladies, you can try and do Kegels, but you're fucked up. Your vagina's fucked up. You can try with the Kegels. Like, I'm doing them right now. It's nothing. It's just there. It's just there. Bad. It's crazy though. It's crazy. What was that? A lady, or was that a lady stuck in a vagina? That's what it sounds like. That was weird. I'm sorry. It's a terrible visual. Who was that back there? What is that? The birthday girl? All right, this is how we get drunk in coldwater. All right, let's talk about the panty liners, ladies. Thank you for your interjection. No, it's crazy though. It's crazy. I do have another job though, obviously. 5 kids. It's pretty fucked up. You need money to raise them, oops, right? I'm also a nurse. Oh my God. Any nurses here? What? Who, what? What in the back? Oh shit. Oh, there's another one right. The guy in the back pointed you out. How do you know that guy? You don't know? Are you guys like all from the area? What was that? What's that? Oh, another nurse? Do you speak, nurse? Like, you're scaring me. Patients are here. That's nice. I love it. What kind of nursing do you do? What's that? What's that? What kind of nurse? You guys are roasting each other? Don't fight. We're out in the woods and I'm the only... Wait! What is going on here? You guys are scaring me. I'm the only black person here. Okay, if I go missing, nobody's coming for me. In Coldwater, Ontario. Like, Coldwater, Ontario, fuck that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm a nurse. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've been a nurse for 20 years. Yay! It's too long. I don't know. Being a nurse and a mom? Oh, I think I might have chose the wrong profession. That means I'm constantly taking care of people 24/7. It never ends. The annoying demands. Like, as soon as I wake up, all I hear is like, I can't breathe. And I'm like, I'm on break. And those are the kids, like, I haven't even left the house yet. Oh my God. It's crazy. Being a nurse, ugh. And a wife, ugh. Like, it's like, I don't want to help you, you know what I mean? To your own family. Patients are, your own family, you're like, can I help? It's like, why? Like, this happened years ago, calm down. You guys are already getting, ugh. But I'll never get, like, this is annoying to me. Like, I came home from a night shift. You know how night shifts are? So crazy. I'm always so tired. I came in, I didn't even take off my uniform yet. And my husband, he comes to me, clutching his chest. He's like, oh my God, I think I'm having a heart attack. We have to go back to the hospital. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even get paid for this. Can't you just die here? What's your problem? I won't even get overtime. It's not cool. You guys think I'm heartless, but I call the paramedics because they can give him a ride. And they were like, oh my God, you're a nurse and you just came from work and now you gotta go back to the hospital? That's the worst. I'm like, I know. Then we got to the hospital and the nurse was like, what are you doing here? I'm like, my husband, he thinks he's having a heart attack. And we're all like, so annoying, these men, bitches, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's totally a cold, right? And the nurses were like, oh my God, where's your husband? And me and the paramedics looked at each other and we're like, oh shit, we left him at home! You guys, he's fine. It was a cold. He just needed to blow his nose. He just... A lot of men here are quiet because they're annoying and they know it. If you marry the baby man, I'm sick. Yo, it's not good, man. It's not good. Even my kids, I love them, but don't piss me off, you know? Like one time, oh my God, this was bad. I was at my parents' house and they have those huge oak spiraling staircases and my son was 3 at the time and he fell all the way down. That shit sounded so painful. Like I wanted to, you know, like be like an ignorant mother and try and catch him from his fall, but I'm just like, I have asthma, you know what I'm saying? Let me just see how this works out. I have to drive him to the hospital. There's no point in both of us getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? So eventually he came to the ground. It was a long wait. I had to control myself. And then the thing with kids is, right? Like if they're not hurt, they won't cry, right? They'll look at the parent on how to respond. And I hate when parents do this. If the kid's not hurt, they're not crying, and the kids look at them and the parents are like, oh my God, you fell, are you okay? Oh, you're so, like, and then the kid starts crying like, ah, and it's fake, it's crocodile tears. What are you trying to train them to do? Fake crying? I hate that shit. So he fell to the ground and he looked at me and I knew he wasn't in pain. So this is what I did instead. I turned it into more like an exciting moment for him. I was like, hey, buddy, you made it. And he got up like, what? I'm like, that's right, just dance it up. Just dance it up. He's like, thank you, mommy. But then I was like, roll with it, because I wanted to make sure his spine was intact, you know what I'm saying? I was doing a nursing assessment. He's like, yeah, mommy, I'm fine. But I turned to my mom, I was scared. I was like, oh my God, he almost died. She's like, shut up, he's dancing. Let him dance. I'm like, oh, he's weird now. Anyways, I tried. My parents were mean when I was young. They used to beat me all the time, you know what I'm saying? You know, you guys, or white people, I don't know, might say it's abuse. You know what I'm saying? My parents, I think it's not like a black thing or a Jamaican thing, it's more like an immigrant thing. That's how immigrant parents show their love. If they beat their kids, that means they raised good children. You understand? My mom, she'd be like, you have a job as a nurse. You have a house. It's because me beat you and me beat you every day. And I'm like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I cry every day in the car. I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm abused. I feel like that's, like my parents think it was the best idea. They think it was the best idea. Like my dad, you know, this is how my dad, used to believe in it so much. Like, I had an older brother who used to act out all the time, and my dad didn't understand why. He'd be like, I don't understand why your brother's so bad. I used to beat him every day. I beat him in the morning, I beat him for lunchtime. Why? Why your brother so bad? And me with my Canadian education, I'd be like, Dad, you have to hug us. And he'd be like, hugging is for white people. I'm like, Dad, no. You know what I mean? It was crazy. So this is a crazy story. Calm down. If there's Karens in the audience, I know there's at least one here. Okay, it's too late to call CPS. We're all old. So this happened a long time ago. Oh my God, you guys, crazy story alert. My brother, when he was old enough to travel, he wasn't old enough to like live on his own yet, right? But he was old enough to travel. He went to Mexico. My parents told him not to. That's fine, he went to Mexico. The problem was he ran out of money. And instead of calling my dad for help, he robbed a banana stand. Yeah, then he got locked up in a Mexican prison. I know, and the worst part is they don't care about what he did. They just know he's Canadian. They want money, right? So they called my dad, asking for 30,000 US, thinking my dad wanted his son back. And they thought this would encourage my dad to give him money quicker. They started beating my brother on the phone, which is messed up. But my dad just got excited. He's like, yes, man, beat him. Give him some of that good third world discipline. My dad's trying to encourage the prison guards to beat him more. He's like, you know how rude that boy is? Never clean up him room. Rude to his mother every day. Make him feel it. Like, we're all standing there looking at our dad. We're like, Dad, he's in jail. They asked for 30,000 US again. My dad just looked at us, not even blinking. He's like, you want 30,000? Not tonight. And then he just hung up the phone. Oh, my dad, he's like, I don't care. Mexican man is beating him. I don't have to do it anymore. Give him 7 days. He's gonna come back a good man. That was my dad's plan. But for him, it worked. Like, it was fucked up, but it worked. Like, every day the Mexican prison will call our house. They kept on lowering the price. By the end of the week, they were asking for pesos. It was crazy. Also, by the end of the week, my brother was fluent in Spanish. My dad was so proud. He was like, wow, learning under pressure. Get him man another week. I'm sorry, did I traumatize some of you? Yeah, it's okay, don't worry. Don't worry about it, it's crazy. I've been a nurse for 20 years. Ugh! Seen a lot of things, but this one thing fascinates me. One thing fascinates me. Huh? This guy can't wait. She's like, what is it? I'm gonna tell you. The one thing that fascinates me is that male testicle skin. Am I right? Like, when men get older, how it just stretches so far. Like an old dude stand up, there's like a list of all the shit that he did from the 1920s. As you said, I don't want like your testicles want to die. It's crazy. It's trying to leave you. Isn't it amazing, that skin? It's crazy. You know how many times I sat an old dude on the toilet and flushed it and the balls went right into the hole? I'm like, whoa! Better get that shit out, sir, by yourself. I don't have my gloves on. Sorry, sir. I apologize. I just looked at his shorts. I'm like, there it is! There it is! Ah! Don't step on it! Wow, you know, it's crazy. You know how many times I left an old dude's room with testicles in my pocket and my right legs? Walking down the hall to my car, taking the kids to school. My kids are like, who are those two grandpas? They're just like, oh. That's what an old dude sounds like when his testicles get pulled. Oh. Am I right, sir? No, you're just in front of me. Can be any one of you guys. It's crazy though. I just taken care of old people for my whole career. It's crazy. Men are perverted. Ugh. I mean, they could almost be dying and they're like, titties! One last try! One last try! You're like, sir, I just want to check her blood pressure. You're doing the don't touch my titty dance. Don't, sir. Oh my God. I just want a blood pressure. I just want a blood pressure. They can't move, but all of a sudden they're like, ha ha! Ha ha! I thought you were dying. This is not fair. You can't even threaten them. You're like, this is sexual harassment. You're going to jail. He's like, chill! No one's gonna arrest me at 107, bitch. Nah. It's insane. Like, men do get creative. You know what I mean? Very smart. Some of them are pretty smart. They try. I gotta give them credit. You know, one time, like, I was working this night shift, right? It's so boring, like, sometimes in the nursing home, you know, like, you sit at the nursing station, you know how it is, like, old people call in for shit, and you, like, answer on the intercom, and night shifts are, like, so hard. It's like, oh, you wanna try and keep awake, right? And then sometimes they call in, and it's just like, water! And I'm like, is that a door? Ew. I'll be there when I'm ready. But one time this guy called in, he was like, I can't find my penis. I was like, what? I will be their stats, sir. So I started running down the hallway. I'm like, oh my God, where did his penis go? Is this gonna be some medical anomaly? Ooh. I'm calling the other PSWs. I'm like, this guy can't find his penis. I'm like, whoa! The best night shift ever, right? And we went to the room. It was crazy. His penis was gone. What happened was his testicles got really swollen. And his penis wasn't big to begin with. I don't know why it made that noise. Just drinking all this wine. So it like tunneled in, it was crazy, it looked like an anthill. Oh shit, but I never said that out loud. I was totally thinking like a professional at the time. I'm like, don't worry, sir, I'll be able to help you in peace. So I started digging through his balls. I'm like, where is it? Had to talk to him, so come out. Come on out, penis, let's go. My shift's almost done, let's pee. You know what I'm saying? And his penis did come out, and he showed me with the urinal he could pee. And I felt good. I'm like, how many nurses can say they found a man's penis at 2 o'clock in the morning? Nobody! So I went back to the nursing station, and I sat back down. But then after that, he wouldn't stop calling me. He was like, nurse, come find my penis. Come help me to pee. Thank you guys so much for having me. Let's bring up your host.
Guys, keep it going for Sabrina, everybody. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Happy birthday to all the birthdays. Keep coming out to these so we can keep doing them. They're amazing. It's super fun. Also, follow Booney's Comedy on Instagram if you can. And have a good night, everybody. Is Vanessa here? There we go.
Yeah.